So good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again, and we are going to talk about the latest hipster's choice of winger, Javi Simons. It makes it sound sexy to say Javi Simons. But make sure you do go and check out the two previous videos. Caicedo, we're preparing to lodge a bid, but still haven't lodged a bid. And the one before that was about Declan Rice to Manchester City. Who knew? Since then, since I put them videos out, Arsenal are getting closer to agreeing a deal with West Ham, but still haven't put a bid in, apparently. So I don't really know how that works. They want the payment over 2 payments rather than over 4 or 5 payments. Man City are probably coming and go, bosh, there you go, have it all in one. But it is what it is. Make sure you smash the like button up. These transfer rumours are going to go on and on and on, and everyone's going to be in delirium if we sign Declan Rice. And if we don't, everyone will be happy anyway. That's how it works down at the Arsenal. But Xavi Simons is the latest player linked to a move to Arsenal. Fire the like button up. Subtly reacts. There's a video out about Harry Maguire refusing to leave Man United. Why would he leave Man United? He's under contract. Is what it is. They've got themselves in a sticky situation. Go and sub to that channel. It's flying. Appreciate everyone that's done it. Feel free to hit the thanks option just down there. Donate whatever you want to fund my fake lifestyle. Anyway, Arsenal transfer target Javi Simons has responded to rumours linking him with a move away from PSV Eindhoven. The Dutch international is one of Europe's most exciting talents and has reportedly been offered to the Gunners ahead of a summer transfer move. He's enjoyed a superb first season in the Netherlands after signing on a free from PSG. He scored 22 goals and got 12 assists in 48 games, helping them secure Champions League football next season. His displays have resulted in his stock drastically spiking. With his change of representatives resulting in Arsenal now being keen on the playmaker. Okay. He is only 20 years old, so I suppose that he is part of Project Youth, because we have to keep this, youth project going forever so it can lower the standards. But apparently, PSG do have a buyback clause on him, and they can obviously activate that whenever they want. PSV will likely demand the record fee, which currently stands at 38.5 million. So we're looking for around 40 million for him. It's not looking good if PSG come in for him, but PSG ain't even got a manager. But he's not a bad player. We'll come to that in a second. He's on international duty at the moment. He said, I don't know yet about my future. I'm now with the Dutch national team. I'm going to work here for the next 2 weeks. Then we'll see what happens. Soon we will decide together with my family to see what is best for me. So yeah, listen, he's not a bad little player. We see him play against us in the Europa League. And the first leg, he was shocking. The second leg, I thought he played really well. I say the second leg, it was the group stage. One of the games he was crap. The other game, I thought he was really good. I don't watch Dutch football. I'd imagine most people that are watching this don't watch Dutch football. But all of the top gooners, the super fans and all of that lot will know absolutely everything about him. His inside leg measurement, how long his toenails are. They've tracked him since embryo stage. They know absolutely everything about his family. Don't know who his girlfriend is. Don't know who his mother is. Great-grandparents. They'll have the whole kit and caboodle out about him. It's all on spreadsheets here, there and everywhere. All the mathematicians will be out. Oh my God, it's XG and this and blah, 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 blah. Fact and reality is, would he make Arsenal better? Probably, because he's better than Reece Nelson. But that shouldn't be the benchmark. The benchmark should be, is he better than Bukayo Saka? Is he better than Martinelli? Probably not. So, yeah, good backup option. Great, fantastic. But at the same time, we should be actively out there now, going for players that are better than our first team options and making the first team as our backup options. Whether we go and buy the player or not remains to be seen. Obviously, he has just changed agent. His stock's up here at the minute after having a fantastic season personally for him with his output, for all the statisticians that have got their compasses out and their calculators out. But unfortunately for them, football is not played in a calculator. It's played in a football pitch. And the Dutch league, stepping up into the Premier League, is like night and day. So his big 22 goal output and 12 assist output, you can chop that into 4, and he'll probably end up with about 7 or 8 goals. Probably less than that, maybe even 6 goals and 4 assists or something. We've seen with Cody Gakpo, massively rated in Holland, and 21 games he got 7 goals, which is 1 in 3. That's not too bad. Gakpo is better than this guy. He's better than this guy. He's also 4 years older than this guy. So listen, if that's Gakpo's output in 21 games, yes, I know Liverpool have been struggling. I get all of that. But would this guy fit in and seamlessly and just elevate Arsenal up into another title challenge and actually win it this time? I'm not convinced. But again, like I said, I don't watch Dutch football. So any Dutch experts out there, Dutch football experts that have been tracking him since he was born, do let me know where he fits in, how he would elevate us, how he would make us better. Is he world class? No. Is he one of the best young talents in the world? Probably not. So why are we looking at him? And for 40 million as well, we could spend that 40 million on something else that is already a finished article and put that towards something else. There's plenty of other players out there that are available. Everyone's got a price. You know, yeah, cool. He might be a decent little player. He's pretty quick. He's got good ball control, etc., etc. But yeah, I don't know, man. Listen, I'm not going to say no to the signing, but at the same time, this isn't the kind of signing that I want to see. I want to see players that are already established now, rather than the youth players. I want to see finished article players that are a little bit older or just good enough. And I don't think this guy's quite good enough to come into the Premier League and rip it apart like he's done in the Dutch League. Yes, fantastic first season in the Dutch League, but at the same time, I don't see how this helps Arsenal, especially after keeping Reece Nelson as well, by the way. Yeah, what does this do for Reece? Like, where does Reece go from here? Because if we go and sign Xavi Simons, where does Reece Nelson play? This guy can play all over the front line. I get all of that, but most of his work is on the left wing and centre forward, attacking mid. Sorry, yeah. So attacking mid, he's played 17 games. Left wing, he's played 19 games, 6 on the right and 5 as centre forward. So he ain't getting in over Martin Odegaard. He ain't getting in over Martinelli or Trossard. So then what? We're going to put him on the right wing? Well, Reece can play right and left. Jesus can play right. This don't really make any sense, if I'm being honest. Maybe it's just his agent putting this out there, trying to get him a move, easy way, link him to Arsenal, then Tottenham will go and buy him. He'll probably end up at Spurs. I guarantee it. I guarantee this guy ends up at Spurs. He'll come to the Premier League. I think that'd be a given. 40 million quid, unless PSG don't buy him back, which I don't think they will. They're going for young French players, apparently. But yeah, I could see this guy ending up at Tottenham, not Arsenal. Yeah, Tottenham need wingers. Yeah, Arsenal don't necessarily. Yeah, and if we do, we need a proper one. Yeah, to challenge Bukayo Saka. Yeah, and actually take his starting spot off of him, or at least rotate with him to a high standard. Because I don't see how this guy just comes in and hits the ground running. It's very, very rare you'll see a player come in on a wing position and take the league by storm. Very, very rare that happens. Yes, there is examples of that, but somebody of that age from that league coming into this league and absolutely wiping the floor of everyone, I don't see it. I don't see it personally, but it is what it is. I'm sure this will continue and rumble on, and he'll end up at Tottenham or Brentford or Everton or somewhere like that, and he won't be going to a top team. So it is what it is. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on him. Leave it all in the comment section. Make sure you sub to the channel, subscribe to Lee Reacts, share the content around, and I'll be back again tomorrow with 3 uploads again on here and 2 on the Reacts channel. So big up to everybody who has been watching. Appreciate all the love as always. And until tomorrow, we're out of here, people. Adios, amigos. Ciao.